a pretty good brutality run going on here, so I decided, hey, why not make this into an episode proper? Been trying out a little bit of stuff related to, you know, potentially doing some more things with brutality. I think that as far as the most successful builds that I've gotten thus far, they have all pretty much been brutality across the board, I'd like to say. Although that's largely using, like, Alchemic Carbine or Boy's Axe or something. Point is that I want to try this out a little bit more. I want to try doing this a little bit more, you know, getting a little bit more practice with brutality, and happen to get to the castle this time, so do a run proper, I suppose. Ugh. One more. And it's kind of funny that despite the fact that this is brutality, I do in fact have 2 normally survival scaling items in my main hand. Oh well, it doesn't really matter. They work effectively the same as any other build as of right now. Also, I got the Super Mario Mode amulet, which is always fun. Don't see that a whole lot. Heyo! Definitely going to be, again, just go as slow and simple as possible. Okay. Maybe go for parries on a lot of these guys. And just let the rhythm take the night or whatever. Anyway, it's like only down 1 potion charge, so I'm mostly worried about, like, just a lot of stuff going on here, let's just say that. You wouldn't be too bad, although the real reason why I've been keeping the only grenade that's at the power that it is right now for so long is because it does poison enemies, which is a great... get out of the way, information. I can't see my proper target right now. Oh, man. Stressful runs in 5-cell normal mode still. And I was thinking that, you know, even before doing this type of run, it's like, maybe I really do want to go for a little bit, you know, like, jump in pretty late in the run's life cycle, just to kind of make it so that these episodes aren't so long here. Also, I am putting every single stat into... I'm putting every single stat that I got into health instead of damage, just because I have... I'm actually capping out on the damage right now when it comes to fighting bosses, so there's no real point in getting any more brutality at this point. Granted, not on the first 2 hits, only on the third. The big strike and the big final strike with this weapon. The big final strike with this weapon, and well, here I can do this strike and that strike, both doing 99,999 damage. It's pretty nice, I'd like to say. But it also means that maybe I got a few too many points of brutality, which is kind of a crazy concept, but that's how it's been working. There we go. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be doing... And there you can see that damage cap in action. It's pretty nice to be able to hit that, but at the same time, it's also weird that it's just like, yeah, damage caps. They never used to exist in the game. I mean, hence why you could do things like... Come on. Hence why you used to be able to do things like, sure. One-shot bosses like the Watcher with an absurdly powerful, you know, like 4 times damage... 4 times damage Valmont's whip back in the day. But, you know, hey, that's the world we're living in. I'm gonna just have to deal. Yeah, number one thing is still kind of make sure that I'm not getting killed by arbiters, but as usual, maybe a little bit easier said than done in a lot of cases. That said, definitely do not regret taking a shield, and a Bloodthirsty shield is especially good because it can hit a lot of enemies at one point in time. Oh yeah, I suppose if I do have the chance to actually use Super Mario Mode, I might as well, but it's like it's also a very goofy affix that I wouldn't really say is 100% necessary for dealing any amount of damage. As far as especially special, you know, star affixes like that one goes, it still does not hold a candle to the invisibility one, which is outright broken. All right, that works too. I mean, either way, it was going to be a little bit of shield action or not. 1, 2. Ah, one hit him. Good stuff. Unfortunately, that Arbiter almost ruined my day there. I don't know, is this worth it? Not necessarily. But at least the parry works from that angle. Yeah, it's apparently just a completely 100% overhead, as I learned in that previous run when I was doing the magic missile showcase. Okay. Let's grab you, try to get some health here, finally. Sounds good. Sounds good, sounds alright, sounds gravy, Arbiter, and dead. Alright. Man, you know, Brutality has gotten a lot more play from me lately, now that I'm really been sold more on using melee weapons, and especially shields. It used to be that, you know, you'd go survival for maximum amount of survival, you go tactics for maximum amount of damage. Bam. And now it's all about, and now I'm just getting turned around on that. Some of the mutations have been switched up, so you get a lot of malaise resistance, especially using stuff like Berserker, and of course, Soldier's Resistance giving you a huge amount of health while also helping you out with your malaise issues. Still nothing to do over there. It's gotten so much better that I really want to be, you know, trying to do more with this. Not just out of a necessity to, you know, like, switch things up. It's actually... I feel like Brutality has been buffed that I really want to be using it a lot of times. Bam. And 1, and 2. Arbiters still, I want to say, pose a huge threat. If you are not... Just kind of look around here. Get a good look at the situation before making any rash decisions. Probably going to have some demons here as well. Okay, that was good. I'm not going to lie. I got worried there for a second. Do it. I don't know. It seemed like I should have, I don't know, killed that guy faster. Whatever. Ooh, wait, oh. Oh, damage when not against elites is a little bit disappointing when it comes to the giant killer, but I mean, yeah. of course it is. I guess we're going for all 3 keys, and I will take that. Malaise, of course, not really as much of an issue now that I'm working with that inside. Oh, great. Well, this is going to be frustrating, but hey, maybe there's something good there. Can't... Oh, Legendary Thunder Shield. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be, like, amazing, but it's something to pay attention to, certainly. I'll see what the affix is on there. I mean, it might be something amazing, it might just be whatever, who cares? Because I'd like to say that one of the big things with taking a legendary item, I'm only going to get 1 stat from it ever. You can't upgrade it any more than that. And that can... Where'd that even come from? And alright, what do you got? Nothing that's really selling me here. I mean, it's the same amount of damage as well. I guess it would be cheaper to reroll, maybe get like some sort of truly amazing affix on there, but with what I'm working with right now, I don't really see any reason why that would be necessary. There, finally got that. There we go. Oh, a little bit rough, and you know, of course, it's going pretty well so far. This does not mean that it's necessarily going to translate into a good fight against the Hand of the King. So, as usual, gonna have to be careful. That said, 3 potion charges right now says that at least got a good chance. I never noticed that was like a golden skull that apparently legendary items are on. That's goofy. Anyway, things that are not looking good for me. 616, what do we got here? 33,000. I mean, the Giant Killer does so much damage. And it's also a new weapon. And look at how expensive it is compared to everything else. I feel like I gotta take it just based on, like, the goofiness of the rarity and the raw power that it brings to the table. Not every day you see this sort of thing. Grabbed in the Sepulchre, so it's fairly high level, but not like, you know, grabbing in one of the in-between biome areas. What? Oh, come on. Now that's... you used to be able to parry those guys when they're going to drop on you from above. They're doing their, well, namesake dive bomb attack. Fortunately, without... I don't even need to go up here for any reason. What am I doing? I gotta pay more attention to this damn map. Anyway, halfway down on health. I mean, that sucks and everything. I don't have a second part to... that statement. I think I'm just going to use a potion charge. Save me some potential trouble later on. Save me from just saying it's fine and then dying 5 seconds later. Alright, come on. I gotta be near the end here somewhere. There is no way that Magnetic Grenade is gonna be better than anything that I'm working with right now. Alright, come on. Nothing. Just absolutely nothing here. I can only hope that I have a good boss fight coming up here if I'm using this many potion charges, because... frankly... what do you got? It's not really... I mean, I guess like the 15% damage is better. Because it's unlikely that I'm going to be... I mean, I guess if I use my shield, I'm going to get bleeding as well as poisoned on there, but... I'm just going to keep what I got right now. Because the Bloodthirsty Shield does also do poison. It poisons enemies that I parry, but that's also like a stupid combination that I'm working with there. I'm not gonna mince words about that. I'm not gonna try to glorify it in any way here. Alright, aside from that, I think that I should be pretty alright to continue in the next area here. It's just kind of hard to say what I'm gonna do after that. Because as successful as this has been thus far... okay. As successful as this has been thus far, I don't know. I'm still feeling kind of hesitant with the cards that I've been dealt here. I always want to have like the maximum amount of potion charges, because I tend to go through a lot of those when it comes to the final area of the game. Yeah, take them down. Or like some way of mitigating a lot of the damage that I could possibly take. Are you kidding me? Whatever. Was able to rally up most of that health. And honestly, I do foresee myself taking quite a bit of damage in the fight against the Hand here. So I'm going to want to try to keep topped off as much as possible. It's just... oh, right. I still have the jump on enemies' heads whole thing. Give me that... okay, that works. I thought I was meant to grab the scroll, but that also works too. Like I said, all about health right now. 40,000 could be even more. That was a pretty cool hit. It's always fun to hit those bombers out of the air, especially with like a parry shot like that. I don't think I want to deal with that elite. Wow, really, dude? Okay. Well, I didn't want to deal with that elite, but apparently that elite's not going to give me the pleasure of not dealing with him. Come on, maximum amount of damage. Okay. Nutcracker looking pretty nice right now, but I want to say that I don't really have anything to synergize with that, whereas critical condition for this is he's just flying up into the spikes. Whereas the critical condition for this is just fight a really tough enemy, essentially. It's like, oh, great, that's the point in time where I would like to have a lot of damage. Give me something good here. This is pretty alright. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I mean, nothing else here is very good. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make sure that I get topped off at least using the... I'm gonna make sure that I get topped off at least using this vampirism right before I go into the next area. I'm sure there's one area where I can just hit a couple enemies up with this and then, you know, bail immediately. Get some... Get some health back. Feel good about that whole situation, and yeah. Nice. All right. There's full health, at least. Maybe didn't even need to use that potion charge. Although I would have really need to have found that that vampirism much earlier. And to be honest, it would be nice almost to bring it into the next section just to make sure that I can get some good healing there as well. But I feel like it's not going to be worth nearly as much as having more damage. Taking less damage by being able to blitz down the hand faster. I don't know. We'll see, I suppose. In the meantime, probably also going to switch up the mutations to just go full-on regen after this, and then re-switch them back for the super final boss. Provide that I get there. We'll see. I feel like I got a lot of health back in that area, though. Okay, that's good. That's a good sign. Okay, let's take you off first and make sure that I got my... 1, 2, 3 there. Not perfect. Ah. All right, well, not ideal, but I might be able to, like I said. I think I'm going to have to use a potion charge. Oof. Well, all right then. Okay. I was able to rally up most of that health before even anything happened, so... There. Not ideal, but... Giant Killer was putting in some good work there. Alright, well, here's the question now. If I take Tainted Flask, which could potentially give me an extra potion charge just going through the area normal, how many elites am I going to have to kill? If it's double digits, not going to be worth it. If it's single digits, it's going to be 100% worth it. And aside from that, I'm thinking that I'm just going to stack on, like, everything else that gives me extra health in whatever way or another. Whew, stressful times here, but... What do we got? 2 elite enemies? That's pretty amazing, actually. Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you. I'm going to take... I don't know, Necromancy, just to be a little careful. Actually, probably what doesn't kill me would have been better. But you know what? Let's take both. Why not? I got the slots for it. Sure. 2 elite enemies. That's doable, to say the least. And I'll also get a huge damage bonus off of that. And it's like an enormous damage bonus. How much does it say? 15,000 DPS. That's, like, base damage-wise, that is... crazy. Nope. Necromancy is not going to be super helpful, but if I just look at whatever, you know, what doesn't kill me has to offer. What do you got? Poisons the enemy. And that was embarrassing. Don't tell anybody that that happened. Alright, so the large thing, so the biggest thing I'm thinking is going to be going up against not you, but these guys. The failed experiments are going to give me the most sort of healing right now when it comes to what doesn't kill me. Definitely going to prioritize fighting those guys over anything else. Huh. Didn't do as much damage as I thought. Hey-o. Yeah. Be nice if they didn't die immediately. Yeah, okay. And Oh, I hate these. I hate the defenders so much. Okay, that works. All right, there we go. There we go. And also, yeah, hey, where were you in all of the other runs that I've been doing that got up to this point? I hate you so much. Anyway, I will be using this soon enough, or maybe this. Probably not the flask charge, though. That seems unlikely, to say the least. Now, the frustrating thing is that I actually have to fight a few elites, so I can't just sort of save up that last potion charge till the end of this area. But really, I'm just looking to use it in cases of emergency. All right, that's fine, too. You know, let me see. 2 elite enemies. Yeah, I haven't killed anything just yet. In fact, I'm kind of going around in a circle over and over, which is maybe not the best idea when it comes to being in this area. God, that was weird. I didn't know that was there. Cool. What do we got? Anybody? Anybody? By the way, using the Cloud outfit today, which is, I guess, a reference to, well, Cloud. Nice. That's a little bit of that malaise down. Okay. Now I'm just going to have the failed experiment. Might actually accidentally fall off if given the chance here. What doesn't kill me, doing a lot of good work here. It's not the best in every area. If you have an area that has a lot of projectile users or, you know, anything like that, it can be a lot more questionable. But I'd like to say in most areas, especially ones with a lot of failed experiments, it's quite good. Oh no, that's the area where you get the key for getting the sonic crossbow, the one that unlocks the top of the wizard tower. Do not want to deal with that right now. Ah. You see where I might have gone wrong in my play there. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. But yes, oof. Still stressful area to the point, stressful to the point that I'm starting to forget what I'm talking about. However, I do feel confident. 2 elite enemies, okay. I do feel more confident than a lot of other attempts that I've had here thus far. So 1 elite enemy automatically refill itself after you kill 2 elite enemies. So maybe I actually need to use it first? Well, here's the thing. There are going to be 2 elite enemies. I don't actually know how it works. Maybe it just is... to be honest, I've never really used Tainted Flask all that much. Maybe when you get super high amounts of brutality, it actually refills itself, like, instantly, apparently. I mean, I have 4 guaranteed elites that I need to fight in this area, and there can be more, certainly. And 2 of them are going to appear immediately at the end of this. So, pretty much what I'm thinking is that I'm going to want to save those final 2 elites, use a potion right before that, and then kill them. Maybe I gotta rework in my mind how... I mean, there's an elite right there, for example. Maybe I gotta rework in my mind how much I value something like Tainted Flask. Because it seems like it might be way better than I thought it was. Usually I always think of it as taking, like, dozens of elites to kill, but I guess maybe if you're just really high up there. Huh. Brutality might have just gotten even better in my eyes. That said, it does require you to be, you know, living life at a very, very low amount of flask charges. So it might not be the best, but I don't know, there's something there. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh boy, do I not want to deal with slammers. Come on. Don't do me like that. So, again, I do, at least in the food shop, once again, thanks, Motion Twin, for letting the food shop appear here for once. I'm very happy to see that, you know, not in any of the... Come on now. Not in any of the runs where I really could have used it, but this one where I have so many other ways of getting rid of my health. No. This is the time you give me the food shop. There are other runs that I would have won if I got a Fuji. Ah! Alright, enough of the belly aching. Get down here, Bomber, and let's go. Ah, right. I got the other key, not the alien key. Yeah, I said alien key. Deal with it. Oh no! Oh man. All right then. I'm not proud of that, but I also can't say that it is a thing that didn't happen. So 2 elites left, right? let's just do that. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. All right then. Well, whew. That was a lot of damage for falling off of there. These bombs do not do as nice as I would like them to. Really need that synergy on there. Anyway, regardless, that's why I took Tainted Flask in the first place. And also now I have a... Now, I guess it's only 12 seconds that I get the huge damage bonus. And there we go. Actually, that slowing from having getting a kill with the giant killer was very useful there. Usually I don't think of that as being particularly good. It kind of messes up my parry timings and everything, but here it was all right. Oh, come on now. And I will take that. I think that's just going to be a lot of extra health, period. Okay, so I guess it doesn't actually count down in the... For some reason I thought... Again, this is like maybe the first time I've ever used Tainted Flask proper, so I'm not entirely sure the ins and outs going on here. And get wrecked. Cool. Yeah, just the refill from just the regen that I'm getting from the huge amount of damage, you know, with Rally is pretty nice. That said, I want to say that this is definitely a point in time that this is annoying. Oh, it still hit me anyway. Whatever, that works. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely getting sold more and more on Tainted Flask as time goes on. No. All I need to do is also just get like a parry or so. You definitely saw me. I know that. Don't look away like that. Oh boy. I don't actually know if this is worth fighting right now. There. All right. Oh yeah, you're not a fan of everything that went down there, eh? Okay. You pretty much immediately after you get a swing off there have to start. You immediately have to get like a swing off against a slammer, have to start rolling past them, because that is the only way you're gonna survive that. Okay. Not bad. Bomber, just get down here so I don't have to deal with you later. Yeah, alright. 2 elites. It should go without saying that there are quite a few elites in here that I still have yet to fight. You know what? There's more elites to fight. I can just go back down and fight that. I mean, I saw one when I was coming in here. There it is. There's one, like below me if I need to do that. There's ways to refill my flask here. Oh, this is the... Whoa! Okay, so apparently it does not care about its whole crystal thing. Kind of. This is bizarre. But, who am I to argue on that point? Alright, so Chuck Slammer's up to another elite that cares not about the etiquette related to not leaving your area when you got the invincibility shield. You got a nice invincibility shield set up on you, and you just decide to throw it all away. Ow. Doesn't matter, that's not that much health. Okay. Ah, that was weird. Alright, this is weird, but again, it's like I get a potion charge after this. Alright. Enemies have a hard time noticing you in the Astrolab, evidently. Oh, hey! Invisibility necklace. Thanks for showing up. Like, how long did that take you? Jeez, dude. Is it even worth taking? How much more health do I get from it? Like, 3,000. But I guess that'll turn into, like, 4,500 if I take Dead Inside. Let's keep the other one. Again, invisibility, not going to be useful considering I'm just about up against the final boss here. Alright. And then, yeah, right before I go up to... Don't do that. We can get another potion charge, is what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted by my own incompetence. One day, I'll be competent. Just not today. Man, I really thought there would have been a teleporter a little bit closer here. Guess not. Here we go. So yeah, one more potion charge, and not only will that give me a huge amount of... Not only will that potion charge give me a huge amount of extra damage, but I'll also be able to instantly regen it after that. Definitely gonna have to remember this strategy for the future. Alright, let's go. Bam! And health flask refilled. That's gonna do it for the Astrolab here. Is this gonna be my first normal mode win? That would be rather pleasant to have, finally. Finally get that out of the way here. More than enough to take care of that. Alright, let's say... I'm thinking Soldier's Resistance, Vengeance, make sure that I don't take too much damage, and Dead Inside. 70,000 HP, 1 health flask left, 1 boss left to go. All right. This is going pretty good. All right, Collector. Let's go. Immediately, again. Stop doing that to me. All right. And let's go. Not quite 100% done, but pretty close. Or at 100% at the cap is what I was thinking. You know what? Let's just do it myself. Nope. I don't know why I struggle so much with that move, but I do. Not gonna... Well, alright, whatever, that's fine. That did, like, virtually no damage. 3, 4, 5. Okay, at least I didn't get hit by that attack for once. Yeah, whatever. Getting hit by the spike ball, not a rare occurrence. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. Hitting max damage pretty easily, though, so that's a good sign, at least. 2, 3... Yeah? Oh, come on. Quit being a huge coward, you huge coward. All right. Ain't going too shabby so far. Two, three, usually does 5. Whatever, that's fine. Hell yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, look at that damage. And look at the little amount of health that I'm taking here. Well, okay, I maybe need to at least kind of try. And so close. Well, that only took forever, but there, finally, a normal mode win. Yeesh. MVP of the run! Tainted Flask! Like, wow! So much better than I thought it was going to be.